difference between the CFD and the Quanto, to a large degree, is you've got the Quanto is going to be guaranteed through the exchange's settlement system. So you're looking to the South African banks who are clearing members, guaranteeing the transaction. You've got initial margin on the Quanto, which is roughly 10%, in some instances less than that. But you've got the market maker, and ultimately where we would aim is a number of market makers as your counterparty. So where you only have one counterparty to unwind the trade, if you've got a couple of them, there's competition and you can exit the trade far more efficiently. But at the end of the day, it's the choice of the investor. Who do you look to? If you're comfortable with your counterparty on the CFD side, that's your choice. I think as the South African investor, these days, there is so much choice out there, and which product do you really prefer of the other? Fees, obviously something that plays a crucial role in that decision, but don't forget who your counterparty is, and if something goes wrong, are there some clear rules that will protect you in that space? Obviously, operating an exchange where there's defined rules, there's clear criteria. You can only be protected with those rules if you are a registered client on the exchange. And we've seen that time and time again. Often things do go wrong. As long as you know there's some guidelines that you can fall back onto, hopefully that's the value add. But at the end of the day, it's going to be a choice. Perhaps where Quantos would lead to is also a flurry of ETNs being listed. So the exchange traded note. So for someone who doesn't want derivative exposure, you can build a position on that. Obviously for the Quanto product, it's phenomenal if the hedge took place on the South African side, which then would stimulate activity on both ETN and the derivative. But that's another alternative to get exposure.